My name's Troy. I'm a managing partner of Montana Life Group. We're an insurance agency based in Montana, but we serve 27 states and have an important message for you about Medicare. I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible. If we went into all the ins and outs of Medicare, we could spend easy a half hour going over this topic. But what I want to do is I want to specifically bring this important message for people who are turning age 65 or people who have turned age 65 within the last 6 months. So here's the important part. When you are turning 65, you become eligible for Medicare, and you also can buy a Medicare supplement policy. And between the two of those things combined, you can achieve 100% of your medical expenses covered with no deductible, and you cannot be denied coverage by the insurance company in any way. So this means even if you're watching from a hospital bed, or if you've had cancer or a stroke or a head injury or a heart attack, you can still buy this coverage and achieve 100% coverage, no deductible. Here's how it works. When you're approaching age 65, you can enroll in Medicare. Medicare Part A and B is what you're going to want to enroll in. I'm going to cover what those are in a different video. I'm also going to go over Medicare Part C in a different video, Part D in a different video. Doesn't matter. The important thing here is you're going to want to enroll in Medicare Parts A and B. Medicare Part A is free for most people. Medicare Part B usually costs about $120 a month. If you're higher income, then it's going to cost a little more for you, but it's still generally pretty affordable. And when you enroll in those coverages, what you end up getting is 80% of your medical expenses are covered, and you have a $1,454 deductible. When you have a 65th birthday, you also get a 6-month window where you can buy a Medicare supplement policy. It covers the extra 20%, and a lot of plans cover the deductible. So that means that at age 65, you can achieve health insurance that covers 100% of your medical expenses with no deductible, and you cannot be denied coverage. The insurance company cannot shut you down and say, no, you had cancer, you had a stroke, we're not going to give you any coverage. Like, this is a very important message for some people. You might have a parent or a spouse who this would apply to, that you would say, okay, I'm going to call Troy. We got to get this going. So here's some of the other moving parts here that are really important. Medicare supplement policies are government regulated, and by the government, they're required to all be the same. So that means it doesn't matter which insurance company you buy from. It's going to be the same policy. Okay? So let's say you do a little bit of research and we talk over the phone and you decide, I'm going to buy Plan G. Plan G is a pretty popular plan because it's basically it covers everything, but there's a $166 per year deductible currently. $166 a year is not the end of the world for most people. So you buy Plan G in addition to Medicare Parts A and B, and you are set. You are good. If you buy Plan G, there is no reason to choose one company over the other than based on price. You can do a comparison and choose the company that has the lowest cost plan. In Montana, that's going to be, I think it's generally Central States Indemnity of Omaha. It's currently the most competitive. In California, a lot of times that's the Everence Association. In Florida, sometimes it's Blue Cross Blue Shield, sometimes it's AARP and United Healthcare. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you buy from. You just buy the cheapest plan. When you buy this plan, you can go to any doctor you want. It's not a preferred provider plan. It's not like a network plan where you have to be limited to their doctors. And you cannot be denied coverage. So the important window to consider is when you turn age 65 and then 6 months after then, you have that window, that 6-month window to buy this plan, and there's no medical underwriting. You can start enrolling in your plan even, I think, 3 months prior to your 65th birthday. This is so important because if you miss this window, it might have been your only chance to buy that type of coverage. Because after that window's up, the insurance company can deny you coverage. They can say, no, you have had cancer. We will not sell you this plan. And it makes perfect sense because they're going to lose money on the person that had cancer. They're going to lose money on the person who had a heart attack prior to age 65. This is about ensuring your health. And pay attention to this. Start educating yourself. Give me a call. Call your favorite insurance agent. If you have an insurance agent, a financial planner, a broker, whatever that is not very familiar with this type of stuff, but you want to buy a policy, have them call me. We do brokerage enrollments as well. Doesn't matter. The important thing is, if you're turning 65, take heed on that message and do a little research and take my advice.